Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Catch made on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Washington 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Huskies. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Sticking with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Direct snap to the back. Fighting off the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. On the return, it's Harris. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He shreds the tackle. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
3:25.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Get set, get set.
Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play, go try to win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Armstrong. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. 7th play of the drive coming up.
Let's go.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Vasquez. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it.
We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Huskies. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off over there. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move, looking deep. Touchdown, Washington. This offense is still clicking. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Tight end makes the grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The sure hands. It's Thomas. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
Washington 28, Oregon 14.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Washington 28, Oregon 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one.
Bringing it out. It's Harris. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Takes the handoff. It's Armstrong. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Making people miss. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. A pop pass on the jet sweep. What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28.
That makes the score. Washington, 35. Oregon, 28.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to kick this one away.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Huskies enter the final minute here, expecting to just run the clock out. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Washington.
They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.